Alright, everyone, into the purple sphincter. Let's see what happens here. We already went to many other sphincters, but now the nice magic purple sphincter.
All that you learned below.
What?
If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
Why are you talking to me before it loaded? Why did she talk to me before the game even loaded? Right? Who am I talking to? What's happening? I missed it. Why is Withers here? What the fuck is Withers doing here? And why can't I rest?
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Should we rest? Should we do a long rest? I don't even know what's coming up next.
That's still the case.
And I have no clue what he's doing here. Wait. Who's that? Who is this? A Flaming Fist is a generic character. Warrior... When did this guy die? When did Warrior Gronag die? And why can't I loot him? Oh my god. He's fucking falling apart. I can't even look. I can't even look at him.
Like your mind wants you dead.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
I can't loot bodies now. What the fuck? Why can't I loot bodies now? What are you talking about? Nothing changed. Anyway, let's talk to Jaheira.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
You tangled with the Dead Three before?
Extensively.
Ah.
Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
Ah, so this is where you recruit her. I'll be glad to have you by my
Meant
side.
to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blade.
Yeah, you were pretty crappy in combat. You pounced on yourself,
You convinced me
so
otherwise. We ventured into darkness.
pretty
together.
clumsy.
Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalan's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper.
Okay.
Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Well, we have a new party member this late in the game. We're more than 2/3 into the game, and we just recruited somebody new. Interesting. By the way, what was I going to say? So now the Shadow Curse is probably lifted, right? Like, you could probably walk through entire Act 2, and there's no more Shadow Curse, because you killed Ketheric, and he was the source of it, correct? So you should be able, if you didn't do all the investigations, maybe now you could go, like, do them. Alright, I want to talk to Night Song and see what her plans are. Why is Withers here?
A curse lifted. The Dead Three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
Dark Souls? Forget that. What are you doing here, Withers? Forget all that shit. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be back to camp, bitch. I fucking told you to stay there. What are you doing here? I'm gonna slap you around. That's a great answer, actually. I'll admit I didn't think about that.
Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are souls.
Oh, really? So he knows.
Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Speak plainly. Isn't there more you can tell me?
No.
This guy is an asshole. I think people probably like him because he's such an asshole, right? You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
That's great. Dark Gaming says he's the DM. Oh, really? He's the dungeon master that's been running that like 30-year-old D&D game in his basement, right? This is what he looks like now. This is what happens when you play D&D for 30 straight years. Yikes. And Getafix says, stop pandering to these NPCs. Kill Withers. He's useless. Just murder him now. Okay, I'll just slit his head off. So why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally called.
Alright, fuck you. Once again, you're worthless. You did nothing to help. I want to talk to Nightsong for sure. And see what she has to say about the whole situation. Now, like, where is she gonna go? What's her destiny?
Isabel.
Isabel knows her?
My love.
What?
You were dead.
They're in love?
I saw your body.
Eh? I thought she's a demigod.
I'm here. And so are you. And my father...
This is fast.
He can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
Hey, your father's an asshole. He lied about everything.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
Nightsong, you got this weird skin condition going on. You might want to get some moisturizer or something on those cracks.
And you? In this moment, I want for
Jeez.
nothing.
Look at someone drew on her with a gold marker. We really needed to see this, right? This is very critical to the story. Here we go.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Wait, who are you? I never asked your name.
But we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's
No,
dead.
fuck him. May he rest in lots of disturbance and problems. We hate him.
More than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
What? Who said you could come to my camp? Wait a minute. Hold on a second here. At first, when people wanted to join the camp, I was expecting that they were going to have some kind of a use. Now it seems like everyone just wants a free ride. Everyone just wants free food, a nice warm fire. You're paying me for this time. This is not Phil's free bed and breakfast, all right? This is a room and board, and you're, a nice, safe lodgings. You're gonna pay me for this, all right? Absolutely. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, hold on one second, everybody. Fucking YouTube chat being stupid. Look, fucking go away. Oh my god. Well, Darziak, thank you. I tried to click on this. Here we go. I tried to click on this, and you were very fast to the draw. The stupid, the messages, you know how you click on the stupid hearts or horns or 100, I forget what they're even called, the things that you do in the chat, blocked my ability to stop that, but then Darziak caught it and stopped it within 2, so thank you, Darziak. I appreciate that. Cool. Okay, so before we continue, I received a tip. I received a $20 tip from Denver Broncos. I didn't know you were playing Baldur's Gate 3 today. You kicked ass. Yeah. We beat Ketherick. Well, I say we beat Ketherick. We really beat the physical manifestation of Myrtle or whatever the fuck his name is. Steve Urkel. Which was easy. It looked like it was going to be a tough fight, and it was easier than most other fights. So I kind of freaked out over nothing. And now here we are. I guess this is the epilogue of Act 2 and heading into Act 3 now. So thank you, Denver Broncos. Who apparently... The Denver Broncos didn't know I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 today. Alright, with that is Tier 1 Tip Skull. Carlton Jr. says if you rush to Act 3, you'll end up missing a new party member. Well, then we won't. We'll investigate here. These two are going to join us, huh? But I guess, are they going to actually fight with us? Or are they going to just stand at camp and do nothing and to eat our food? Right? At this point, the camp's getting ridiculous. We have like 72 people living there. None of whom do anything. Right? We still have... we still have the same people. They're all just kind of standing around. Anyway, so you'd be most welcome. It's a little crowded. It's a little crowded already. Unless you want to pay. Did I hear you correctly? Are you Ketherick Thorm's daughter?
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise.
Alright, I'll see you at camp.
Very good. We look forward to it.
Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's
Oh,
bodies.
I don't need to know about what you're suckering, alright? You go sucker somewhere else off camera. That whole word is disturbing to me. Sucker. Sucker yourself off camera somewhere else. I don't want to see you anymore. Alright. We got a flaming fist. We got Halsin. What's Halsin doing here?
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
Why is the curse still here? When will the curse be lifted? Exactly. This is stupid.
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
All I can hit is continue. I can't even do anything else.
I have.
What?
But perhaps there is more that I want.
What? That's not the dialogue I wanted.
Once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
I don't know what that meant. I'm glad to have you.
And I'm glad to be had. Glad to be with you, I mean.
That's a glitch, because that happened before as well, where it forces you into a dialogue you don't want. All it says is continue, and you can't actually pick the dialogue you're looking for. I don't know why it does that. Art color.
Like when Duke
What is he doing
fought with
here?
the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
I already had him. Carlton, he was already a party member. He says that was the party member I was talking about. We already had him recruited ages ago. We're just not using him because he's lame. He's very lame. Okay, thank you. It would have been an honor to serve under Duke Elton. The Flaming Fists are nothing but mercenaries. How did you make it here? Exactly.
The Flaming Fist? A novice, actually. She dropped everything to make sure I made it here safe. I heard about Duke Ravengard's capture. If his soldiers are anything to go by, he is a man to admire and respect. I hope you can save him. For the good of Baldur's Gate.
Come with me. I can use a Flaming Fist on my side.
Thank you. But look at me. I'm a relic. A glimpse of history barely strong enough.
That's
to
fine.
stand
We need
on its
someone to
own
shovel the
feet.
shit back. You can't.
Besides, Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do.
Nathaniel. Who cares about Nathaniel? No, Withers. Withers stinks. We need someone to follow Withers around and spray air freshener around his body. You could do that. After Nathaniel awakens?
I don't think there will be an after. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix.
Is that why you keep sweating?
I don't know how long I have, but because of you, Nathaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets.
No regrets. Alright, no regrets for you, buddy boy. What else do we got going on? Who's here? Oh, God. Look at all these items. What the fuck? Jesus. Can't even see anything in the environment. There's too much going on. Who's this? Nimble? Nimble and Nichols are here.
Moonrise has been cleansed. Baldur's Gate is next.
It'll take time, but this tower stone will heal.
Yeah, they can finally turn this into a normal tower. The Elder Brain's gone now, right? So does that mean, like, the stuff that we saw on the walls isn't in it anymore? Like, the walls are clean? Probably, right? I wonder if it left anything. Like, because it's gone now. I wonder if, like, there's anything new that happened in the tower. Probably not. But I'm just wondering, like, would they have added something new and been like, oh, because Elder Brain's gone.
Toss me back in the shadows.
A new area opened with stuff in it. Wait a minute. Oh, look who's gone. She left. Yeah, she left, and she left a whole bunch of items behind. The potion girl. I wonder why she left. What's funny is you could take all those, but then there's certain things they're still stealing. Oh, wait, here you go. No. It's still fucked up. It still acts like the brain's here when it's not. So they actually didn't fix that. That would have been cool if they did. Well, I can steal all this food now, right? Because the kitchen's empty. So I can take all the food out of the kitchen. Hell yeah. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads. I gotta get that sausage link. She didn't leave, she died. She did? When did she die? When did we kill the potion maker? Because I figured her story would continue. Because she drank the blood of Astarion, but you're saying she's dead? Oh, well that sucks. Damn, that thing's 7? That vegetable was 7 camp supplies. Damn, we're getting a ton of camp supplies in this kitchen. It was totally worth it to come in here. Eat that delicious rough cut ham and suck on that pig's head. She was enslaved for 1,000 years and embraced her lover after a valiant fight. There's no politics in that, just a normal human representation. Wrong. She was only in prison for 100 years. You weren't following the story. She said a century. Incorrect. You've exaggerated 10 times to justify your rationale. It's incorrect. I will not have misrepresentation on my streams. Wrong. Okay, I think we're done here now. I think we've looted all the stuff. Where are we going? I don't even know what we're doing. Like, what's the point? Where are we going now? Oh, this is the stupid thing we're not doing. I don't care about the alchemical stash. So I guess we go here. How the fuck do we get over there? Yeah, look, head west of Baldur's Gate. How do we do that? I haven't found that way. Was it this way? It was blocked, correct? Ah, remember it said don't go that way because it was blocked or whatever? So now they're going to allow us to go that way. Okay. So let's fast travel to somewhere near there. What's the closest spot? Wow, there's like nothing close. There really isn't. All 3 spots are far. I guess we'll just do this.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need...
I don't need any allies. That's why I recruited Jaheira. That's why I recruited Halsin. I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I see more in the city. Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city? I'll have to say I'll seek others in the city. Right?
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
So I wonder, now that this big fight has happened, how many are left alive and how many are, like, dead? You know what I mean? Like, that was a big fight, and obviously a lot of people died in that fight. So I wonder, like, if half the people here are dead in this map. You know what I mean? But some remain. Like, who survived the big onslaught? So, by the way, do I need this or not? Do I need this fucking lantern or not? I guess not. I don't have it out and I'm fine. I guess the Shadow Curse ended. Even though they didn't explain that, and Halsin said it didn't yet. Apparently it did, because I don't see it anymore. Huh. That's odd.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Well, we didn't long rest.
The psionic detector is sounding. Vlaakith's warriors are upon us.
Oh. Vlaakith's warriors? Oh, shit. They're hunting us? Hold on a second here. We're being hunted by Vlaakith right now. This is the first time this has even happened. We should long rest. We absolutely should long rest. Quickly. Freeing Night Song removed the curse, and no, there's no more Shadow Curse. So the dialogue with Halsin was wrong. The dialogue with Halsin was an error. Because he said it wasn't removed yet, but it was removed. Oh, we have new dialogues with certain characters. Okay, cool. I want to do those. And where's our newcomers? Here they are. Withers is gone.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
Seems like the kind of feat that should deserve a reward. I'll just say I'm glad I could help.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Really? I wonder what would have happened. What if you, like, stayed allied with them? Remember, apparently there's an evil playthrough possible. What would have happened? Do you actually ally with Ketheric Thorm? And do you take out the Harpers? Is that how you win Act 2 if you're evil? I wonder how that works. Because obviously the plot needs to advance, right? Okay. I received a $2 tip. Steal those fish heads for soup. Exactly, fish head soup. It's full of protein. A lot of people eat that in other cultures. They're not very prominent in American culture. But other cultures, they suck on the fish heads. They eat everything. They eat every part of the fish. They love it. Okay.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves.
Haha.
I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
Damn.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant.
Really?
Let me help you remember.
Who's she tethered
You
to?
feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Alright. She wants you to see it, then let's see it.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Oh, when she was a kid. It's a person. It was a druid. Oh. Ow!
What?
Religion failed.
Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him?
Ah.
Do you not recognize your own blood?
They murdered your daddy.
My father. That was him.
That is him.
Oh,
he lives still.
He lives.
And your mother, too.
Really?
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
Of course.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
All right. I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now.
Yep, you turned against them.
You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed.
Oh! The Spear of Night. I thought that was cast into Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain.
But I don't want it.
Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you.
Clean my teeth with it. Pick out some
Same
cheese
as before.
pieces.
I'll need every advantage, it seems.
I
Thank
don't
you.
need that thing. I got better
debt
stuff.
Repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
She's gonna switch alliances. Oh, it became Selûne's Spear of Night? It changed. That's not what it was before. Right? Now, wait a minute. Whose inventory did that go into? Mine? Hers? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's the eye patch of Maul, right? Oh, shit. We never found Maul. Uh-oh. Oops. That's not good. We never found Maul. So, what happened to Maul? Is Maul dead? I wonder. By the way, this is much better now. If you take a look at it, it's a much better weapon. Yeah, what happened to Maul? Is Maul dead? Because she got kidnapped and we never found her down there. So, oops. I feel a little bad now. You'll find out in Act 3. Oh, okay. So look, this is the power of the sun versus the power of the moon. The sun is Lathander, the moon is Selûne. So, Lathander's blessing, once per long rest when your hit points are reduced to 0, you gain 2 to 12 hit points. Allies within 9 meters will gain 1 to 6 hit points. You'll also have Lathander's light, sheds holy light in a 6-meter radius. In combat, fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded. That's why she blinded the boss. Yeah. And then, of course, Sunbeam, we know, is a sick spell. So with the Spear of Night, you do slightly more damage, and it's considered piercing instead of bludgeoning. She gains Selûne's Blessing. You gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. That could be good. Dark Vision, you can see in the dark up to 12 meters. That could be good. And you also get Moonbeam and Moon Mote. Now, I don't know what the hell those are. Moonbeam, 3 to 30 damage, 18-meter range. It's a concentration spell. Call down a beam of light that damages any creature that enters the beam or starts its turn in the light, and you can use the action to move the beam. So the beam starts, and then you can move it around and hit other things with it over time. And it does pretty good damage. And then Moon Mote. Illuminate the area around you with wisps of moonish light that make movement difficult for enemies and bolster your ally damage. At the start of their turn, each hostile creature within the light must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or they'll retreat lighted area as a difficult terrain. Each ally within the light deals an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. Well, that's pretty good. Basically, this is kind of like the Guardians, but instead of dealing damage, it's making everything around you weaker, and it boosts all your allies and makes your allies do more damage. So this is pretty unique. You know, the thing is, she never really does melee attacks. So it's not about the base damage, it's about the abilities. The Wisdom saving throw, Dark Vision, Moonbeam, Moonmote are all good. Sunbeam does more damage, though. And you don't need to maintain concentration, but you only use it once, correct? They're both good. I would say they're both pretty darn good. So maybe I'll just keep both for now, and we'll try to figure out what we want to use over time. But they both seem really good. So, no complaints there. I'm not upset about that. Okay.
Still alive.
Well, we still have a lot more to do. But in the meantime, I received a generous contribution that I would like to shout out. Allow me to head over to the next person I'll talk to. Who will be not Lazel, because she has nothing to say. But it looks like Karlak. No, Will and Karlak both have things to say. But before I do that, I must shout out a very generous contribution. I received a $100 tip from Neil deGrasse Tyson. I can't find it. There it is. Neil deGrasse Tyson with a $100 tip, and he says the following. Let's end the glorious and buggy Act 2 with a generous and robust $100 tip. Much love. So thank you to Neil deGrasse Tyson. I really appreciate you coming by the stream today. I don't know what actually, sent you here. I'm going to say NDT for short. The old NDT. Everyone knows good old NDT, right? I appreciate that very much. With that, we will have a hat and a vest. Now, I would prefer not to wear the Viking hat today. I've worn it for the last 72 Baldur's Gate streams. So perhaps we'll do a poll for different hats today. Okay, and then we'll do a poll for the vest. Let's start with the poll for the hat. Which hat is Baldur's best? So let's do the beret, the red fedora. Let's do the cowboy hat, and let's do the straw hat for no good reason. All right. And then after that, we'll do a vest poll. But let's see what everyone else has to say.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
You have nothing to say about Mizora. That was his more... Mizora said you can say what led to your pact and exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
$5. That's it. $5. After that, I take Tucktail and run. So here we go. My clan is my home. I would give up life and limb to see them safe.
Then you know loyalty. And you know what I did had to be done. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
Failed religion check. What's the Cult of the Dragon? Which you would know, but it failed the check for some reason.
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the Dragon Tiamat.
Oh, cool. Will we fight that later?
10 days after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining.
Oh.
There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow him to show your memory. Here we go.
In the looming shadow of the mound, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved.
You couldn't show me this?
Orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm.
Tiamat has 5 heads?
The first of Tiamat's 5
A 5-headed
heads.
dragon.
As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while two devils stood witness. And I said yes. One soul for one city.
Huh. Surely Missouri doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Missoura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do. What's up, Mark?
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
So he used the power of demons to stop these cultists from summoning Tiamat. The Tiamat summoning never completed. Okay. And that's how you lost your eye in the battle with the cult of the dragon?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. You were right, of course. The new eye's ascending stone, courtesy of Missoura.
Really?
She uses it to track my location and call from a distance.
Oh, that's okay.
I could
get
flee
rid of it
into the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
What about the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Missoura had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
Wow. All right. We'll turn to the subject later.
I understand.
The Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where do you think they're going to take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Sorry, someone said something racist, so I had to ban them. Okay. What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
You must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never.
Never?
He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
Too charitable. I never forgiving him. I suppose I can't blame him. He knew you sprout horns any second. Do you miss it?
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
Dark Gaming says if you play the Dark Urge storyline, it ties into Orin's villainy story and you learn more about her. I see. Well, I'll just kill her then. Who cares? Alright. We still have Karlach, who's laying on her ass here.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there?
She knows him.
Is all of this because of him?
Whoa, she knows
The
Gortash.
tadpole, the Absolute. How?
It seems he's the servant of Bane as Ketheric served Merkel. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him?
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago.
I looked after that fucker with my
She
life.
did? When did we learn
I
this?
trusted him.
I don't remember this plot.
He gave me away to Zariel without a second
Oh.
thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire sword curse.
Wow, he's the one who gave her to a fucking demon.
Die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Oh god, she's gonna shit her pants right now. We'll do it together, whatever it takes. Just don't pop a log here.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
I can feel it. The engine. It's getting hotter, louder. It's going to blow if we don't find another way to fix it. You know, Zariel may have put the fucking thing in, but Gortash gave her the go-ahead. You expect this shit from devils, but not from the people you care about. Let's get to the city. Got business there I'm highly fucking keen to attend to.
Well, it sounds like her plot line's going to advance in the city. Dude, look at her. She really is on fire. Holy shit. Gotta get some, icy hot for that or something, right? What's that spray you can do to stop the burning sensation? I forget what it's called. Tenactin?
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Doesn't sound like she has any plot to talk about. Nope. What does Gale have to say? Anything?
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
So, if we had taken him with us down there into the bottom of the tower, could he have unleashed the nuke in his chest and killed the Elder Brain, and that would have ended the game, right? Probably.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
I'd love to kill, what's his name, Cazador or whatever? I'd love to kill him and free Asterion. I wonder if they'll let you do that. I don't know. Anything from Lae'zel? Lae'zel's plot's pretty much done at this point, right?
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Okay. Yes, people are saying yes, that would have happened. The game would have ended early, but it's not considered a good ending. Okay. I guess we're done. We talked with everybody, right? Let's do our auto select, which now works, thankfully. No! Almost screwed up. Here we go. Who's walking around? We're sleeping and people walking around. That's creepy, man. Get your asses to sleep. Stop looking at our shit when we're asleep. They're going through our belongings. Wait a minute. Shadowheart has something to say all of a sudden. Okay.
I've been lied to. My whole life.
That's right.
And I was gullible enough to just believe it.
You know what they say? Suckers born every minute, right?
My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Okay, what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay. Alright, seems like everyone's stories are going to culminate in Act 3. In fact, maybe that's like the major point of Act 3. Is have everyone's storylines end and have their, like, you know, their send-offs or whatever. That'd be pretty cool, but alright. I guess we're getting out of here. Looks like you guys have voted for the straw hat. Unless, it is close though. I'll let it go for a couple more minutes, but I'm going to split the part in a few minutes. That's when I want to put the hat on and start the next poll. Alright. Shall we keep Lae'zel in the party again? I liked having Karlach in the party, but dude, Lae'zel is just better, right? Like, seriously, the fact that she just keeps getting turns is ridiculous. I guess we should save. What the fuck? I said I guess we should save, you bastards!
I won't make the same mistake.
So, we have to fight a whole bunch of, Gith now. Look at this. They were just waiting for us. It's... Oh, look. It's... Chiragdazan. Goddamn Chiragdazan. I hate it when a wild Chiragdazan appears. It surprises you. Right? Nothing worse than that. Well, we have a fight coming. But I feel like we should save. Let's save again and split the part here. And then in the next part, we'll start with this fight. And hopefully this is our last encounter before we can get to Act 3. Because I want to get to Act 3 today. 3 days we've been playing this trying to get to Act 3. At this point, it's ridiculous. Alright. Let's split the part and I'll be right back. More Baldur's Gate 3.